Hi, this is Paul. I want to do a sports video, uh, specifically because what happened on Thursday with Miami Dolphins with Tua, the quarterback of the Dolphins. He got another concussion. He's scrambling, and then he ran, and he instead of sliding, which we thought he was going to do, he tried to, I guess, struggle to get the extra yards, and he actually put his head down and put his helmet into the chest of Darvin Hamlin, the guy that basically had a heart attack and died on the field, and they brought him back last year, and then he got another concussion. So it's going to be, he has a lot of big decisions because he's probably not going to play for 2 to 3 weeks until he gets cleared by a doctor. But I guess he has to make the decision, I guess, with his family or not, if he's going to continue to play football. Of course, recently he signed a big extension, the big contract, I think a 4-year deal with the Dolphins, a bunch of guaranteed money and stuff. But he has to think about his health again because this is, I think, like the fourth concussion for him. Okay, in a couple of years since 2022, and he has to think long and hard. And I know football players are, they're tough and they want to get out there as much as they can. Okay, but he has a lot of things to consider. Okay, about his family and his health. And if you want my personal opinion, what I think he's gonna do, I think he's gonna continue to play. Okay, that's what I think he's gonna do. Okay, now again that's his decision, him and his family. And this is just my guess because he's a football player, and football players have that mentality that they're warriors and they want to get out there and give you the best. And especially since he signed the contract, I think he's gonna feel this extra need to be there for his teammates and stuff. So I think he's gonna, even though it's gonna be dangerous, I think he's gonna go back. I think he's gonna go back out there. Okay, I just hope they emphasize to him the importance of sliding because I know they did it before. Why he instead of sliding, went head first, again is insanity to me. Why he didn't slide, because you see most quarterbacks they do that. You see Patrick Mahomes. I've never seen Patrick Mahomes like dive head first. You always see him slide, okay, because they tell you to protect yourself, get down and protect yourself, and especially with his history of concussions, you think that would be on his mind. That let me slide. Once he ran up the pocket and he's trying to, I guess, struggle to get to the first down, and maybe he didn't know where he was and he thought, okay, but why he didn't slide, I don't. To me, that's insanity that he wouldn't slide, and maybe they gotta drill that in his head some more. Say, listen, Tua, you have to slide once you run out of the pocket. Okay, with your history of concussions, you have to slide. Do not scramble to try to get the extra yards. Slide, do the baseball slide, get down low, okay, so you don't take another hit to your head, okay. Just again, I just pray, that he'll be all right. But like I said, I think my guess, again, this is just my guess, that he's going to continue to play. He's gonna probably discuss it with his family and all this stuff, and then he's gonna come out and say, after he's off for 2 to 3 weeks, and after they cleared him from the concussion protocols, he's gonna probably go back out there because he's a football player, okay, and they have that warrior mentality. So I think he's gonna go back out there, okay, and hopefully when he does, he doesn't suffer any more concussions this season because I know he played last year and he didn't have any concussions. He played the whole season. Okay, that was a nice, fingers crossed moment, and that's why he was able to sign the extension. So I just hope they emphasize to him, and maybe they have to remind him before every game. Tua, slide. Okay, you scramble out of the pocket, slide. Okay, if I was the head coach, Mike McDaniel, I think that's his name, I would have the quarterback coach tell Tua every time before each game, grab him by the face mat, slide. That would be the first thing before he runs out on that field. I grab him by the face mask and say, slide. Okay, Tua, go out there, give us a good game. Remember, slide. Okay, just to drill that in his head, because with football players, it got to be repetition. Okay, you got to repeat things so they can remember it all the time. I would drill that into his head. Slide, slide. I would tell him before he run out on that field, slide. Okay, I would yell that right in his face, so that way, there's no way he could forget that. Okay, you even have to write it on your thing. I know where you have the plays and stuff. Write it on a wristband. Slide. Okay, so that way you don't hurt yourself unnecessarily. Okay, and that's what I think is going to happen. I think he's going to continue to play because he has a football mentality. I would be surprised if he decided to retire. Now Andrew Luck, his situation was different because he was getting physically beat up. Okay, because they had to crappy offensive line, and he was physically getting hurt. Okay, and I think he thought long and hard. I forgot how many years Andrew Luck played, maybe 5 or 6, but he wanted to be able to play with his children and all that stuff. And I don't blame him. He said he thought about it long and hard. He said, "Listen, I love football, but I want to be able to play with my kids, okay, and watch them grow up. Okay, I don't want to be in a wheelchair and stuff or walking with a limp and all that stuff." He wanted to, and I think Andrew Luck made the right decision. Okay, he was just getting physically beat up so much because he was getting sacked so many, taking so many hits. Okay, again, he made the right decision. Andrew Luck's decision was right, but I think Tua is going to continue to play, and that's my opinion. Anyway, let me know what you think. What his decision will be. I think he's going to continue to play. Okay, feel free to leave comments down below. I have links to my social media in the description box: Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Also have a link to my main channel, Trepacer, in the description box as well. Also have a link down below to my Patreon. And again, my Patreon is only $5 a month. Tons of content on there. Over 190 videos on there of unedited content. I have TV shows, movies, tons of stuff. If you follow link down, DC shows, Marvel shows, Star Wars TV shows. I have Gen V, The Boys, all broken down into collections. Follow the link down below to the Patreon if you want to support me that way. Also, there's a link down below to my merchandise store. I'm currently wearing a merchandise of one of the shirts that I have. Okay, follow the link down below. I have tons of merch. I have t-shirts, sweatshirts, mugs, ladies, men's, hats, mugs, water bottles, the whole works. Okay, follow the link down below if you want to support me that way. Again, please give this video a thumbs up. It helps the channel, and I truly appreciate it. Also, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you know when I upload new content to this channel. And this is Paul saying so long and take care.